Hello everyone and welcome to me playing the Delver's Drop pre-alpha one more time. As you may or may not know, by this point the full alpha has not yet made its release. It's still being worked on before they put it out to the Kickstarter backers. So I decided that since it's been a while since I've done a video of this, I might as well jump into some more. I do quite enjoy this, but I'll be honest, I haven't really played it that much since my last video. Not because it's not fun or not that I don't want to play it. Just a matter of I've been kind of between... Whoa. That was really weird. But yeah, just between work and several other things, including but not limited to my recent obsession with Crusader Kings 2, I have been kind of missing out on putting more time into this like I would really like to. And so we are now jumping back into it right here. Hopefully we can do decently well for ourselves. I would like to put up a nice high scoring run. And I thought I got hit there, I did not. We'll take a little bit to get used to the controls again. Okay, so there are a bunch of these little goblin dudes in here. They're probably reduced when I hit released when I hit this switch. Yes. That was horrible. I am stupid, stupid dumb. And that was also pretty bad. Thank God for hit stun making me not get killed by that shot, or this would have been a horrible first run back. And let's drop down. So that room could have gone much, much better than it did. Up, up. Kill, kill, kill. Pick up this meat to get back to full health. Now we just need some armor. There's an easy room right there. Let's see, we can kill all this stuff. Look for any consumable items. Drop on down. I do really enjoy recording this game. That's part of the reason, and that's definitely become a reason why I'm very much looking forward to the alpha, as if I wasn't already. But the fact that this is very fun to record for me, and I enjoy playing it on stream or video or whatever the case may be, really does make me more excited for it. It's become a big enough part of my gaming that I record runs of things, that to have a game come out that's really fun to record or stream is awesome. It's the same thing with Rogue Legacy. I got like obsessed with that game for a while, and part of that was due to the fact that I had so much fun just jumping in and recording it. And we do have some meat down here, so we're one shield away from being back to full health. That's a very good thing. It's a nice change after how bad we did on that first room there. Oh, now we took a damage to our shields because these guys are bouncing like crazy. I don't like you, Springs. I don't like you. We got a bomb. Bombs are of course useful for more than just killing enemies. If you want to, you can even use them to jump yourself across gaps. This dude is stuck in like an infinite loop of bouncy. He's gonna kill the other slimes though, which is cool. Now I can just knock him away without even walking in front of him. Pick up a shield, we're back to where we started, and we got a health potion. I need to remember to use that this time. I know that at least one of the times I've gotten those, I just completely let it go without ever using it. I'm interested to hear, or I haven't really gotten a chance to watch much in the way of other people's videos on this since it got released to Kickstarter backers. Pretty much all I've got on it in terms of a watching experience is the press people who did videos on it. I saw a few of those before, obviously, it was put out to Kickstarter backers. But I haven't really watched that many in terms of videos of the community playing since picking it up. I don't know if there are even that many out there. I know that when I searched for it, a lot of it was the pre-press coverage. So I'm not sure if there's all that much in terms of new content out there since it was released to the backers, but I should definitely look into that. I just stupidly walked into spikes looking away from the screen for a second. But we can get back over here, we can get to the drop, and perfect. Well, not quite perfect, we took a hit, but you know what I mean. This room I kind of hate. There are a bunch of these exploding rats, there are a bunch of these fireball spitters. It's just not a good room. I really do look forward to the full version of this and things like the Undelver being added in. But also the Labyrinth mode that got reached as a stretch goal near the end there is going to be very interesting to see how that goes in terms of it being a more puzzle-based mode. Oop, almost didn't squeeze through there. Let's blow that guy up. There's at least one more rat. Why could I not walk right there? It might have just been my keyboard glitching. Very good. Let's let that rat explode. There's a piece of coin over there that I don't really worry about. This is one game that I am looking forward to probably as much as any other. You know, I haven't featured it on the channel, but the other game that I think kind of falls into the same category of this, but still a little bit different, is Legend of Dungeon. That one I'm very much looking forward to the full release of. I love the alpha that's out currently, but the only reason it hasn't really been featured on the channel is that in Legend of Dungeon, since it doesn't keep track of the potions and such for you, I feel like when I play through, I like to take my time, keep a notepad file open that has all the potions that you get in a run listed, that has what their effects are, what ones you picked up, all that stuff. And I feel like that doesn't transfer well to a recording environment, because I would have to keep stopping the recording to be able to wow, I lost my train of thought. I'd have to keep stopping the recording in order to update what kind of potions I had and everything, and to check what potions I had. And I feel like that would kind of slow down the recording process. I do still plan to do videos on it at some point. I really do like that game, not to mention the fact that the developers, Calvin and Alex of Robot Loves Kitty, are both awesome people who deserve every bit of coverage they can get. Especially if you guys didn't see, there was the Greenlight Super Show that they put on that I think was an awesome idea that is starting to kind of catch on, actually. I think since they did it, we have seen more developers doing streams of other indie games. We've seen more we've seen more streamers doing a similar thing with an extended cast full of indie games. So I think what they've done is really open up a new, or maybe not even a new idea, but something that wasn't done a whole lot before, in terms of just giving a very wide spectrum indie game showing. And I think that's a really awesome thing that's been kind of something that could have been used for a while now. Especially in terms of the developers doing it between themselves. I think that's really awesome to see that kind of support between developers. What am I looking for here? We have one blob left. There we go. But yeah, so I mean, I do want to feature Legend of Dungeon on the channel at some point. I just really need to decide if I want to do a whole run in one video, or if I want to split it up, since they can go a bit long if you're taking your time. The other thing I need to decide is, of course, whether if I do it on camera, if I'm going to use a notepad file, or if I will just try to play through without keeping track of the potions physically. Well, not really physically, but in a written form instead of just mentally. Boom! Exploding rat. But yeah, it's enough tangent about other games that aren't Delver's job, since I am playing this one. We can't push that rock in? That's unfortunate. We're gonna swing up here, which is gonna net us some crates that don't really have much in the way of usefulness. I wonder if I can just kind of lob a bomb over here and take out most of these guys. I can. There is a health over there, but we have full health. It's shields that we're low on. And we want to go now. Oh! Oh, that was close. That was close too. You gotta risk it to get the biscuit though, right? Right? I don't remember where I've heard that phrase, but I know I've heard it somewhere before. Hey, Mr. Goblins, you are gonna die now. Oh no, you're chasing me. Haha! Oh, I faced the wrong way. I was doing so good at that too. This room has the ghosts, who can be kind of jerks to deal with. I know the developer said on one of the earlier live streams, I think it was the end of the Kickstarter one, they explained how the ghost AI works. Like, if you get close to them, they either teleport or attack, or they can stay inert. And you're supposed to wait for a time when you approach them and they stay still without attacking or teleporting, and then use that to your advantage to kill them. I'm not very good at making use of that, mostly because I haven't put quite enough time into it to get the pattern down and the tells down. But there is a direct strategy to taking those guys out that I think I'm starting to get a little bit more of a hang of. So we do have only 2.5 hearts, or 2.5 hearts left. We can easily take out a big group of rats right here. Yeah. Well, maybe it didn't take them out, but it definitely caused them to chase me. And we can make that one explode, and that one. But yeah, I do have this health potion, so getting low on hearts isn't really a concern for me. This kind of looks like a chest, maybe? Is that a chest? I don't know. It kind of looks like a chest, but I can't really do much with it, can I? Maybe if I toss a bomb at it? The bomb's kind of far away, but nope, no such luck. Now, I could just do that for over here, just kind of toss a bomb. That went way farther than I expected it to. But it worked pretty well. Hey, get back here. Go blow up. Go explode, you stupid rat. Oh, that was close. Oh god. Please, just don't die here. Thank you. Health potion, back to full health. That was close. But we're down to floor 14. Oh, there was armor up there and a bomb, and I didn't notice it. Oh, man. I feel like an idiot now. These blobs are just gonna kind of push each other off the edge. There is some health there in case I take a stupid bit of damage, but I don't really see it happening. I don't want to stand on there when I hit that guy in case the drop opened up beneath me. I do want to open these up, see if there's anything useful. A bomb is useful. I'm glad it didn't just drop right down. Floor 15, we're doing a pretty good run this time. I am pleased with what I have put up so far. Although I wish I had some armor left, and there is a ghost, but I can run up and attack them. Pretty much if you dodge their fire, you have more than enough time to attack them before they can react again. I think that's really the main thing that you want to do when dealing with them, is to just dodge their fire blast and then get in there and attack them when they're in cooldown, so to speak, before they're able to attack again. If you do it quick enough, you'll have no problem hitting them. There may be a better strategy than that, but that seems to be working pretty well for me. And we're going to try to kill everything, see if we can't find anything useful. And we get a bomb. That was worth it once again. I like the fact that the bombs are thrown on an arc in this game, instead of being just kind of like along the floor or to be set down or anything. And the fact that they're thrown in an arc like that really opens up their usefulness a lot more than bombs you see in a lot of games. So I like the fact that they're more viable as a weapon than in... Oh! 2 fireballs. Oh god! Oh, I got a hit. I got hit. Those 2 guys firing at me at once kind of did me in. Okay, so we want to dodge, hit. Didn't get a chance to hit him again. Got a chance to hit that guy. And that guy once... Okay, this is going badly. It's going very poorly. Oh man! Oh! Well, we survived 16 rooms. That might actually be my own personal best. Let's see. This video is at 14 minutes long. Let's do one more run. Or maybe a couple more if the next one isn't all that good. But we will go ahead and jump right back in here. Really, every time I start playing this game, I just don't want to put it down, which is a very good sign. Especially considering this is a pre-alpha and only consisting of the endless drop mode, not consisting of the actual castle mode that's going to make up the bulk of the game. So let us slide down here. Let's see what we can get. We're going to try for at least floor 17. We're going up against a couple ghosts to begin with. And wait till he fires. Go after him. Wait till he fires. Oh, he fired again so quick. And that time I just stood there and took it like a man, I guess. Attack. Good. All dead. There was some HP there, but I didn't lose HP, just shields. It's actually kind of unfortunate that we have to waste that HP now. I remember maybe it was at the end of the Kickstarter stream. I think that was the last one I was able to actively attend. They were talking about, or someone in the chat mentioned the idea of being able to push consumables like the health down the drop if you were in the same room as them, because you can currently, but they just disappear. And it would be an interesting thing if they actually managed to work it out where they stayed on the, where they just fell down to the new floor and allowed you to make use of them when you need them by pushing them along with you. It might make the game a little bit easier if you, every time you were at full health, you could just bring your health with you until you needed it, because you could probably build up quite a collection of it. But it would also be interesting to see what kind of a dynamic it would create. So we got a couple of blobs. If this was Rogue Legacy, I would be calling them bloobs. A couple of T-shaped bloobs. I don't know what that message was, but once I finish this room, I'm going to check my phone real quick. Because usually if I get an actual text message, it's something that I should look at reasonably quickly. If it's an email, or if it's otherwise, or if it's a message like that, not as big of a concern to me. But if it's a text message, it's usually someone actually who has something to say that needs to be said. So give me 1 second real quick, I apologize. Grab my phone, messaging. Soft shell number 3 with a Baja Blast. That'll do. In case you couldn't tell, they're about to, my parents are about to go get dinner, and they were asking what I wanted from Taco Bell. That honestly took me by surprise. Oh man. I didn't even realize there was a fireball coming from that direction, and then just all of a sudden, oh no. Whew. Well, that was a fun reaction. I'm glad I had the face cam on for that one. But yes, they were asking what I wanted for dinner, so yeah, I'm glad that I checked that, because I think they probably would have gotten me what I wanted anyway, because that's what I usually get. But I still haven't tried the Doritos Locos Tacos. I probably should try those at some point. Okay, we really need to kill stuff so we can get out of the way of this fireball. Let's hug the left side here. I don't think I actually have to kill all these blobs, but I kind of want to, just because it's fun to kill the blobs, and they aren't that risky. I really can't wait to see what the different weapon types add to the game. I think I have made up my decision that I am going to go with the Sorcerer first when I start doing videos on the full alpha when it comes out. Just because I am very interested to see how the Sorcerer goes about things. And I think it'll be better to show off the new content over the Rogue, who, although probably very much different than what he was in this build, is still going to be something that people have seen before. And wait, and kill, and wait, and... Whoop, I somehow sliced right through him. That was kind of weird. And kill that dude. Oop, that was close. Okay, got that. Oh, that was crazy. And he got another shot off while I was reacting to him getting a hit on me, and that was unfortunate. But literally, he appeared in front of me and started firing right at the same time, like an inch in front of my face. I had no time to react to that one. So GG, Ghost. GG. So now we go down to the next floor. Down to the next floor. Down to the next floor. Okay, enough pseudo Jay-Z song, because I was horribly killing the tune of that. On to the next one. Oh, come on. I'm gonna kill you fools. I do kind of like the fact that this game kind of lets you just lets you... It speaks for itself, so to speak, in the fact that there's always something going on. There's never really a point when it's like, okay, I need to say something about the game so that people know what's going on. It's, at least in this stage, simple enough to just kind of roll with. Which means that while I do the videos on this pre-alpha, I'm kind of more open to just kind of ramble than I am on some games. I do hope that it's more complex. That there is more of a things needing explaining element in the final version, of course, and there will be by a long shot. But for now, this little pre-alpha version does allow me to just kind of be like, la-di-da-di-da-di-da. What I'm saying makes no sense. So we have cleared this out. There is a piece of meat there that we can't use. We got 5 bombs. I'm going to have to remember that because we can make use of those pretty easily. Going to have to watch out for these spikes. Rats aren't really that big of an issue. Once you realize the rats explode, they become a lot easier to handle. And once you realize that they run away from you until you attack them, at which point they start to chase you, that made a big difference in my understanding of how to fight these things as well. Ha! I just turned the spikes on to hit you. Oh god, they didn't do as much damage as my sword. You survived 2 hits. Eh. Don't want to go down there yet because we got this chest box over here. Okay, that's just a piece of wood. Don't want to get any closer to the spikes to find out that I can't pick that up. And we go right down here. We're now up to 7 bombs. Lots and lots of bombs on these runs. Not so much in terms of other consumables, but bombs are everywhere. I should also mention that this is one of my... one thing that I absolutely love about this game is the variable room size and the way the screen zooms in and out to fit the size of the room. It's one of the things I liked about Our Darker Purpose as well when I covered that Kickstarter, is that the different room size opens things up a bit more and gives it less of a systematic feel, I guess you could say. As much as I love Isaac, if it had more varying room sizes, I think it could have much more varying structure of rooms, and that would open it up a lot more. And I feel like this game, as well as Our Darker Purpose, nailed that idea of opening up the rooms by making them different sizes. I thought there was a piece of meat on here. So now we're back to 2.5 hearts. Let's go down to the next floor where we will find a treasure room. I like it. Kill the pots and kill the fires first. Really, if I wanted to sum up what I love about this game, I would just say, hey, you know that Delver's drop game? You know what I love about it? Everything. I hope that continues onwards. I'm sure it will, because, you know, a lot of people, I'm sure, out there, especially the less vocal people, probably are upset with the guys at Pixelscopic for delaying the alpha like they have. I don't see how you really could be if you are reasonably aware of how game development works. Like, the fact that they're delaying it so much, and the fact that they're saying, hey, this is an alpha, but we don't feel it's up to public consumption rate, says a lot about their care for the quality of the game. And I think there are probably some people out there who miss that fact, that, you know, it's not like they're delaying the full version of the game and it's, you know, been under development for years and yada yada. They're delaying an alpha, which means that they really do care that even the alpha version of this game is something that people want to play, and I think that's a great sign for the future of the game. You know, there are a lot of developers out there, when they say that they'll give out an alpha, they don't really care if the alpha is up to par, so to speak. You know, if there are huge bugs in it, they'll still put it out because, you know, it's an alpha. You can work through those as you go on, you'll give them the next update, and they might help you find some bugs, or there might be someone in the community who has an idea on how to fix it that helps you. Whatever the case may be, they use that, which is an okay strategy. But there's also a lot to say for being unwilling to put out an alpha that you don't feel is up to quality, because that means that you feel like even the earliest versions of your game need to be quality enough to feel proud of and feel okay with releasing. And that means that you can expect something very polished in the long run. If you want to polish the alpha, you're going to want to polish the final game. There's almost no question about that. Oops. So yeah, if there is anyone watching this who, is upset that the alpha hasn't come out yet, I just encourage you to wait and see what happens, because I'm pretty sure that this is a sign that we're going to be getting something really great out of this game. As if I think most of us who pledged the Kickstarter already expected that, but I think the fact that they're so unwilling to put out something they aren't happy with for an alpha is a good sign that we can expect exactly what we wanted from this game when we pledged it to come to fruition, which is something that is very replayable, very fun, and very polished. I mean, look at this build that is months old, that is a pre-alpha, and you can already see a level of polish in it that is really, this could make its own game as it is. They could have, where are you teleporting to? Oh, I got caught between 3 flames. I didn't have much of an option there. And this guy's going to teleport down there. Want to wait. Oh! But yeah, as I was saying, this is a pre-alpha, this is months old, and it still has a level of polish that's great to see in something this early. It's so much fun to play, it's very replayable. Just the idea of score attacking is fun in its own right. Monopoly pieces! Woo! McDonald's! Not really, but at least I got, a free breakfast sandwich and a medium fry. Woo! Anyway, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed yet another look at this pre-alpha. And I cannot wait to come back with the full alpha, because I am more and more pumped every time I play this. I'm going to go now since dinner is going to be soon. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next